Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It must be Tuesday and time to talk about horror again because the Halloween franchise once again has given us some new information, some updates, and some rumors. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so Michael Myers' mask has been open for debate. Does he have a new mask? Does he not have a new mask? The people who saw the mask in that little trailer at CinemaCon have now been on the uprise, sort of speaking out about what they saw this mask look like. And this is good news because it gives us more details. So apparently the mask is a bit more worn. The mask has a bit of mildew or something on it. And the mask also has all the burn marks it had on it before, so that tells us that it is the same mask. The hair is a little bit more distraught, and like Shaun in Shaun of the Dead, it has a spot of blood on it. So, this tells us that maybe this is after he murders Alice's mom. He gets a spot of blood on his mask, but then again, he also got beat up pretty bad, so maybe we didn't see all that blood on that mask, or maybe they re-envisioned this blood being on this mask. But in any case, he has a couple spots of blood on it that have stained the mask over the past couple years, or maybe they're actually brand new. We don't know because not a whole lot has been said. It seems like they're saying that it could have been stained on there, but we don't know. Now, the thing about that is that Michael Myers' mask is exactly the same as I've been saying, and that is good. Because I could not envision Michael Myers having an entirely new mask. The other rumor that has been reported about Michael Myers' mask is the fact that it could be a Silver Shamrock mask. We have talked about the fact that maybe something like Silver Shamrock is controlling Michael Myers through radio waves. But there are a lot of people talking about the possibility that Michael Myers' mask itself could be a Silver Shamrock mask. I'm not opposed to this idea by any means whatsoever. However, I don't think it's the case only because, logically speaking, it doesn't work if Michael Myers is possessed by a Silver Shamrock mask. Unless the mask he was wearing as a kid is also a Silver Shamrock mask. And then you have the fact that, let's say for the sake of argument, that Michael Myers is wearing a Silver Shamrock mask, and this explains the whole thing. Michael Myers killing people. What would be the change here versus the Halloween 3 movie? Of course, there's a little bit of a change there. If they're reimagining the canon of the Halloween 3 movie, then it very well could be the mask causing people to go insane. Although I think that I would say that maybe, if anything, the Halloween 3 masks being shown in the previous movies might be a reference to the fact that Michael Myers' mind may be being controlled by the radio tower through some frequency, through some witchcraft or anything. They could potentially throw anything at you. And that's the thing to remember. It's not if you would have done this yourself. It's always if they give you a good plot. If they give you something good, you have to be ready to accept what they're giving you. You have to go into a movie with an open mind. People wanted Michael Myers to potentially have a new mask, apparently, but that's not going to happen, nor should it. Because on the reverse side, you have a lot of people saying that if Michael Myers had a whole new mask, it would be jarring and it would take away from the whole movie. To a certain extent, I completely disagree there. But another part of me agrees massively. Because look, if Michael Myers had a new mask, chances are it would be the same mask, only a newer version of it. In other words, he goes to the local Five and Dime and grabs himself a new mask. And voila. But having him have the same mask shows that Michael Myers has not lost his mask. He does not have any reason to not have it. And if there's one thing you know about psycho killers in movies, take Jason Voorhees for instance. Jason Voorhees never changes his mask. It's always that the mask gets destroyed and then he has to get a new one. If you really want to get technical, then in Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, Jason had a brand new mask. And the reason he had a brand new mask, spoiler alert, is it wasn't Jason Voorhees. And that's the thing here. If you saw Michael Myers in a brand new, shiny, happy mask, it's probably not Michael. And that's something to be concerned about. It's called foreshadowing, although Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, took that to an entirely new level to show you that, hey, if you're paying attention, the mask isn't the same, and therefore it's not Jason. So, you know, them doing this to Michael Myers would not be out of the realm of possibilities. However, Michael Myers is in this movie. And let's be really clear about that. I'm not saying that if they get a new mask, it's not going to be Michael Myers. Just we know now that this mask that is in the movie that people have been talking about has a certain look to it. It's got a certain vibe. It is the same mask we've been seeing with a little bit more damage. And that tells me something. If all of a sudden we see a shiny, happy version, then that's someone else pretending to be Michael within the movie. And that could kind of be a thing. We also know that there's a billboard with a girl up on the billboard and all of that. You know, those type of things could very well come into play. And keep all of that in mind, because anything could happen in this movie, and anything should be allowed to happen in a movie. The theory still exists also that this is all a dream, and people are still talking about the fact that this could all be a dream. And then you have the people that are saying, well, if this is all a dream, then it's a very, very strange dream because it's telling the future. Laurie Strode would have no knowledge of some of the stuff that has come into play in these movies. And this is true. This is very true. But in a way, that's what you call suspension of disbelief. Could a person in 1970 dream of a device that looks very much like an iPhone? We don't know. Suspension of disbelief goes a long way. And I know that that's not popular to say. And I know in the comments people will be going, well, that's not suspension of disbelief. That's just, that doesn't even work. And you're right, but it's Hollywood, and Hollywood doesn't have to play by any sort of real suspension of disbelief rules. And if they're going to make this realistic, they've already failed at that. So when we talk about Michael Myers having this brand new mask, at least now we've got an idea as to how this mask looks. So I wanted to talk to you guys a bit about that. Alright, so let us know in the comment box what you think. We like to hear from you. YouTube likes it when we hear from you. It's a win-win situation. Also, make sure that you are sharing this video with all of your friends so they get all the same great content you're getting. And make sure you're hitting that like button, because we like it when you like things. YouTube likes it too. Also, friends, Miko says we need more subscribers, and this face, this one right here, would not lie to you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And at the end of the day, fandom is family.